What's up, everybody, and welcome to episode 19 of Two Straight Guys, only one more left.
Oh, I thought you say two straight guys, one podcast.
What? No,
I'm saying it.
we only have one
Also,
episode left. What?
I was gonna say 19. Every time I hear the word 19, I think of a very specific part in Lord of the Rings, which you have never seen Lord of the Rings, so
No.
this is for anyone, for the listeners listening. There's a scene in Lord of the Rings where Legolas and Gimli are like fighting all these battles, and Gimli's like, "I got 3 of them or something," and then Legolas goes 19, and he's like, murdered 19 people. So that's just what I think of that. Anyways, good morning.
I can't.
Uh,
I promise y'all for season 3 I'll watch Lord of the Rings.
you fucking better.
Yeah, that'll be our first episode back.
Actually, they're like doing. I think Wayne, we already talked about this. They're doing like movie theater runs of Lord of the Rings remastered.
I'm not interested, but that's cool.
Anyways,
Are you gonna go?
yeah.
You're lying. You're gonna go.
I'm not kidding. It's literally like a 3 nights in a row kind of thing.
No.
Anyways, I love Lord of the Rings.
I know you do. Do you have a box set?
It's not technically a box set.
What do you have?
You know what's crazy? I used to have a Legolas cardboard cutout. Did I already
I
tell
don't
you
know who
that?
Legless is. Legless?
Legolas is the blonde
Are they missing it?
elf with the arrows. It's Orlando Bloom's character.
Oh. Why is he legless?
I don't know. That's his name.
How do you spell it?
Legolas.
Oh, not legless.
No,
Like he's missing a
Legolas.
leg. Oh.
Legolas.
Oh. Yeah. No, never seen it. I think I think they're doing it season 2 of Amazon or the Amazon one, right?
Oh, like a show?
Was that Lord of the Rings? I'm pretty sure. That was I got invited to it, y'all.
There was something.
They did, right? That an Amazon show.
I didn't watch that.
I was invited and I did not go because I was scared that if I went, I was gonna go just for the photo, like the photo op, just to say like, oh, here I am on the red carpet for Lord of the Rings. But I was nervous that somebody would ask me questions and I don't know Lord of the Rings, so I didn't go.
But I think that would be even better.
That would have been embarrassing.
You showed up and they're like, "Who's your favorite character?"
I'd be like, the little one.
And you're like, "Mordor."
Who's Mordor?
Mordor's a place.
Oh, see, I wouldn't even know that. I'd be like, the
Yeah.
ring.
The ring's my fave. The powerful one.
I wouldn't even. I wouldn't know. So we only did
Crazy.
we did Game of Thrones instead, but they didn't actually interview anybody on that one. So
That'd be hard.
yeah, and we skipped the
Thinking
line
back
on
like
that because I don't like cutting lines, y'all. I've said that before, but I don't like. I feel weird being like, I'm on the list, you know?
Fair.
Are you one of those, or you're like, no, if we're on the list, we're good on the list. Like, let's go.
Well, first of all, when the fuck am I on a list?
Okay.
So there's that. But I don't know. I feel like I would, if I was on a list, I'd be like, yeah, that's why I'm on the list. Get me the fuck in there.
Yeah, I feel weird. So I don't like to go up and talk to people. So when we did the red carpet, I waited in line. I waited I'll wait in any line. I have no problem waiting in lines. And Michael was like, "No, you're on a list. Let's go now." And I was like, "It's fine. We can just wait." He's like, "No, we're not gonna wait. Like that's why you're on a list. Let's go." And so Michael decided to cut through the front of the line. And
Yeah. I mean, then you get like a better seat. Like,
well, we actually got lucky because they ended up inviting too many people to this event, and for the premiere, there wasn't enough seats for everybody. So some people had to stand if they wanted to watch the first episode that they screened that night. And so we got the last 2 seats. And
wow.
we literally didn't even like stop at the bar. We went straight from the carpet and inside.
Dang, so all those people at the bar thinking they were safe?
Yep.
Not today.
So,
Wow.
but I couldn't tell you. We only watched that first one, but we never watched the rest of it. But I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I don't know what happens. I know that the very first episode there was so much sex. I was like, what?
Okay.
Everybody's fucking. I was like, what is happening? There was some like
Maybe this
graphic.
is Game of Thrones,
It
you
was
know?
like there was some graphic scenes in there too. I was like, oh my god. But yeah.
I
Also,
mean, now
y'all,
I
if
feel like I should watch it.
my hands are dirty, y'all, it's because I was painting. I'm working on a cosplay right now. I was supposed to do a cosplay yesterday, and I lost my teeth. What are you laughing at?
Oh, okay. I'm just laughing at, you know, those memes where it's like, his hands look like this, so my hands look like this. Or like, my hands look like this, so her hands can look like this. Have you ever seen those?
What? No.
It's like so goofy, and it's like, it's supposed to be like, my hands are like fucking roughed and calloused and like manly hands, so she can have nice, beautiful hands.
That's so stupid.
It is so weird, but there are some funny ones.
That's so the only one that I've seen so far about a man with his hands and his wife, it's like this guy that was like, this is why I married my wife. And he was like this, and he's holding a bottle that looks, when his hands are so big that he's holding a bottle that like it's like a perfume bottle, but in his hand it looks like a nail polish bottle because he has such big hands. And then he gave it to
Oh.
his wife. He's like, "Hey, hold this real fast," and she held it, and it was like a gallon jug because her hand was so big or small. And he was like, "See, that's why I married
Oh
her."
my
And I was like,
god.
I was like, "Oh
The
my
illusion.
god." But
How
that's the only thing
crazy.
I've seen. I was so scared because I was on my TikTok last night, like doom scrolling, type of thing, and I forgot that I clicked on the little link on the bottom of a video. You know, like if you're
Okay.
watching a video and then it has like a description on the bottom. So it was like it was a story about like a murder or whatever, and like and so there was like so and so murdered so and so, or like the story of so and so, like on the bottom of the video, because I was like, oh, I want to learn more about this video. So then I clicked on it, and then it took me down like this rabbit hole of like other content that I completely forgot that I clicked on that, and I was like, what the fuck is my For You page?
Oh. Okay.
I was so confused. I was like,
I
I'm into
hate
some
that.
dark shit. What happened? But no.
That's so funny.
my
I
bad.
similarly, that happens to me on Twitter. Well, I'll open up a Twitter something, and Twitter now the comments are just like
Oh, they're
not even
so
comments. It's just
stupid.
other stuff. I'm like, what the fuck is all this stuff? So then I think I'm on like a different actual feed. But there was this guy. I have a lot of weird like morbid knowledge and
Oh,
like
I have morbid
mystery.
nor
Uh-huh.
I'm having a stroke or something.
You can do it.
I also have morbid knowledge on my feed.
Okay, excellent. So you know exactly what I'm talking about.
That was hard.
And it was
bitch.
like some guy. It was like the story was like some guy got swallowed by a whale. and
What?
then
How's that possible?
and then all of a sudden I'm like in the comments, and then all these other things start popping up. But then I see all these posts about this dude getting swallowed by a whale. I'm like, oh shit, did this like just happen? Like, why is everyone talking about this guy
How
being
did he get swallowed? Is that real? I don't believe it.
And then he got spit out, I guess.
Girl, that's Pinocchio.
I'm a real boy. Anyways, I don't know. This is
Girl,
based off
that's
of
the
what
story
Twitter
of
was telling me.
Pinocchio, girl.
You go on to morbid knowledge on Twitter,
I'm gonna look
and you
this
tell
up.
me.
Did
You
a
tell me,
man get swallowed by a whale? It's sending me to Disney Plus.
You're
I'm
lying.
just kidding. It says the
Look
story
at
of
your
Cape
button.
Cod commercial lobster diver. Is this a person? Michael
Gerard?
Packard? Who?
Oh, I thought it started with like a G or a J.
Packard being briefly swallowed by a humpback whale while in the water off the coast is being told in a feature-length documentary called In the Whale.
In the whale.
Yeah, that was from 2023.
Well,
I
okay,
thought
so
they
it's
don't
pretty
have
recent.
teeth. I mean, not teeth. I thought
They
they
have
had like
they have brushes.
yeah, so I don't know why I thought that their mouth doesn't open. I thought it just kind of filters it.
Does it open?
Like it opens, but it doesn't like it's not like
Okay, but even if a whale's mouth opened a tiny bit, they're so big that you would still fit in it.
it depends what whale.
A humpback whale?
Well, yeah, a humpback whale. I would love to see a humpback whale. I get so jealous when I see people like on boats. I mean, that's also very scary, but like when they're breaching, I get so excited.
We have we can see quite a few whales depending on the season.
I don't think I've ever seen one besides SeaWorld, but we don't go to SeaWorld anymore. That was like when I
Good.
was a kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not
I
that's not
don't
what we do.
I don't support SeaWorld. Is SeaWorld still a thing?
I uh, well, no. Well,
SeaWorld.
maybe.
Is it around?
I thought it was like SeaWorld got
Yeah, look.
absorbed by something else.
There's SeaWorld. Yeah, no, there are. Do SeaWorld still have killer whales? SeaWorld's killer whales are vital to that mission, and while they will be the last generation of killer whales at SeaWorld, they will still be around for decades to come. How long does a whale live for?
Oh my god, that's a great question.
How long does well, it's an orca, I would assume. Orca whale live. An orca whale can live 50 to 90 years.
Whoa, that's crazy.
I think they
Um,
should close SeaWorld.
I agree. It's kind of like, what the fuck we doing with whales?
Yeah.
Unless it's like, I mean, I don't really love like the idea of like zoos either, right?
Yeah, but some zoos are
Obvi-
good. Some like to
like
rehabilitate.
yeah, like that's good, fine, I think.
I just don't know why
I
we're
don't
bringing
know.
animals outside of their habitat here.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's
god, a
because
blue whale does open its mouth. It's a big
uh-huh.
mouth. They just happen to have
Uh,
like brush like
bristles? You're doing
bristles.
like bristles and brushes put together.
They got
Brussels?
Brussels on
They
their
got Brussels
gums.
sprouts.
Oh my god, I hate Brussels sprouts, by the way. And Michael the
Oh
other
my god,
day wanted to make
I love
Brussels
them.
sprouts. It smells like a fucking fart, but I just don't like Brussels sprouts. I hate them.
Well, does he steam them?
Yes.
Okay, you gotta fucking bake them. You gotta roast them.
I'm just over it. I don't want
Oh
them,
my god,
period.
no. Oven roasted Brussels
Go ahead and
sprouts
message my husband that. See if he
are
replies
so
to you.
good. He doesn't. I actually messaged Jeremy's husband yesterday because I'm Team Michael, okay? A lot of the times I am Team Michael. And when Michael comes in the room wanting a little treat, I say go for it, Michael.
No
You
one's Team
deserve it.
Michael when they meet Michael.
But then we started talking about ice cream sandwiches. So I messaged Michael yes to ice cream sandwiches, and he just left me on red. Actually, maybe he didn't even read it. Maybe he didn't even see it. Maybe he didn't even know
No,
I
he saw
existed.
it.
Maybe he has me blocked
Maybe I blocked him on.
on.
Maybe I blocked you on
Maybe
his account.
you probably did
I should.
because you're psychotic like that.
Yeah,
You
but I
would
would
go
tell
to your
you.
husband's account.
I would tell you. Yeah, okay. You know, I have never been on Michael's phone. I've never been through his computer. I've never like we don't do that.
Yeah, we don't either. I mean, maybe Chris has been on mine and I just don't know.
I didn't even do that like
I
when
doubt it.
I don't I just leave mine open. Like whatever. But yeah, no, we never do that.
I feel like I've told Chris like my passwords to thing multiple times, but he probably doesn't remember them.
We have the same passwords for things.
Um,
But we're
got
also
it.
married, so I mean, like, what? We probably shouldn't be hiding anything, right?
I mean, that's a good idea
What? Hide?
to not hide.
Oh, yeah. No, but I don't. Yeah, I've never
I
gone through
think
his phone or
everyone
anything.
needs their own little secret, of course.
Oh, he's hid stuff in this house. So I found it.
Candy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So
I feel like I need to hide more things from Chris because he'll just eat and drink whatever's around. Like, wait a minute.
You said you had a We ended last stream, y'all, with Donna saying she had a book. Book of bullshit is what it was called.
Honestly, that's a nice ring to it. Donna's book of bullshit. No, I just have been collecting random thoughts that have come to my brain, so I thought I would share a few with you.
Go.
For the first one on the list is: would you rather have a lizard cat or a cat lizard?
I am not a fan of lizards, so I would like to have a. What would a cat lizard be?
Well, okay, so this is what I mean by that. Is like the size of a lizard, and it is a lizard, but it's like fuzzy like a cat, or a cat, a
Oh.
regular sized cat, but it's like a reptile and has like scales.
Well, there's already things like that, so I'd probably want to have a little one, a little kid.
A little fuzzy lizard cat.
Well, I don't want a lizard. Period.
Well, it's gonna look like a lizard if it's small.
It would also
So
what
it's
look
gonna
like a
be
dinosaur
fuzzy
if it
like
was
a
a cat.
Yeah.
No, I don't like lizards. I'm not like scared of them.
Why?
I just don't like them.
That's kind of fucked up.
How?
Because they're just doing their own thing.
I mean, I don't like hate them. I'm not actively going out seeking these bitches and like cussing them out. I just don't. I'm just not a fan. I just don't see the appeal of a lizard.
Wow, that's fucked up.
I did
Don't worry,
when I was
lizard.
when
I
I
still love you.
when I was little though, because we had geckos everywhere in Texas. We would go chase it, or when we would go. Oh my God, where? What is it? I want to say they have the iguanas in Puerto Rico in the trees.
Oh, and they'll like fall on you,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll like crush your head
Well,
and kill you.
they're not dinosaurs, girl.
No, but I mean, they'll like fall out of a
They're
tree,
big.
and they
They're
can like,
big, but they're not gonna kill
yeah,
you.
they could.
I don't think an iguana can kill you.
If an iguana falls out of a tree and lands on your head, it could knock you
Oh my
out.
God, Siri, if an iguana falls out of a tree and lands on your head, will it kill you?
I said it could, not that it will. Words matter.
It says,
Well, anyways,
watch out
God.
for falling iguanas over your head. Don't worry, those frigid lizards aren't dead. They are frozen in a pose that's both comical and vital for their survival. What? I don't think you
Yeah.
could die, girl.
You could die from a lot of things landing on your head. What are you talking about?
But I don't think that.
Anyways, I didn't realize you were such a lizard hater. So sorry. I will never bring it
They're
up
just
ever again.
ugly to me. I think is an axolotl a lizard?
No.
A frog. What's an
Girl,
axolotl?
We've been over this.
A fish?
We've been over this.
What's an axolotl?
I think they're an amphibian.
That's a frog, girl.
That is not a frog. Amphibian does not equal frog. All frogs are amphibians, but not all amphibians
It's
are
a
frogs.
frog. That's a frog.
You're a fucking frog.
ribbit, bitch. But I do think axolotls are cute.
More so than lizards.
Yeah, but it looks like a lizard, just like a water lizard.
That's choice. I do think they are cute too, because they like have little smiles.
They look a little squishy, like they look like a gummy bear. I like gummy bears.
So you would eat an axolotl?
I didn't say that, girl. I said I like gross. No. What's your next thing on your book
Anyways.
of bitchdom?
My next thing is, did you know that most wasabi is fake?
I feel like I did actually know that.
That's weird.
I feel like real wasabi is expensive too, right?
Like there's like the real wasabi, but the most of the wasabi we see around here is horseradish and spicy mustard with green dye.
I feel like I did know that.
That is shocking. Actually, it's not shocking, but it's just like, come on, can't we just have anything real here?
How much is real wasabi per pound? Who's buying wasabi per pound?
Restaurants?
Real wasabi is very expensive. See, I was right. See, I did know this. Prices between $160 to $250.
A pound.
Per kilogram? Is that what kg is?
Oh God, yeah, but
What's a kilogram?
it's a unit of measurement.
Well, I know that, bitch. Kilogram to pound. Let me see. Oh, 1 kilogram is 2 pounds.
Okay.
So about $80 a pound.
Oh God. Wait, but if it is actually like a real pound like evenly,
No, it's 2.2.
I was gonna say it's a little off.
Yeah. But anyways, next.
Next, this is
See,
just
this is
a
why I don't eat
random little
sushi, y'all. Everything in sushi is expensive. It's stupid. Also,
Well-
there's just so much fish. There's so much in the ocean. There's so many resources in the ocean. Why is it so expensive?
Because it's hard to get some of it.
No, you just throw a net down there.
Okay, you tell that to the king crab people
They just put traps out.
in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, and then they come back and check it, and then they pull the thing up, and then they sell it for a lot of money.
Have you never seen Deadliest Catch?
No, but I just
The
think...
waves are crashing, the boat is capsizing, they got baskets and barrels and crabs, and they catch random things that they weren't expecting to catch.
All I'm
It's
saying is
crazy.
I think it's overpriced. I think sushi's overpriced.
I love sushi, and I would pay it because nothing is as valuable as the joy it brings.
Sushi?
Um, Anyways,
I
it's
love.
one of those things where Chris doesn't like sushi, so
Oh
whenever
my
it's like
god, I
I
love
get to pick
Chris.
some food for myself, I always go like food that he doesn't usually like, which is like
Does
sushi
he
or
eat the
Indian
sushi?
food. I mean, like we could go to a sushi place and he would get like a teriyaki bowl or like
Uh huh.
something like that, or like chicken katsu. What's wrong with you? What did you just do?
These are so stale. Michael
What are you
ordered
trying to eat?
Michael ordered Chinese yesterday, so I had a fortune cookie right here that I was trying to eat, but y'all, it's chewy as fuck. I couldn't even eat it. What
Ew,
is
like a little
that?
spongy.
But I
Throw
did
it
get
in
my
the air
fortune.
fryer.
Your
What's your
courage will
fortune?
guide your future.
Oh my god, he's so courageous. The
Anyways,
future is looking bright.
fuck your sushi. Next.
Have you ever like heard a word and then you're like, wow, I haven't heard that word in a while?
Yeah. Yeah,
I
and I
heard the
think I've called
word
it out.
I heard the word winced the other day, and I'm like, winced is kind of a weird word.
I don't even know what winced means.
Wince, like, oh, like you're wincing at something, like it's like a little cringy,
Oh.
like, ugh.
Girl, that's so wince.
Oh,
Wincy?
it's
That's
an
so
action, like like you wince. It's honestly, wait a minute, we could turn it into an
I
adjective.
think that's like, girl, that's so wince.
Oh my god,
You're
wince is
so
the new
wince, girl.
cringe. Bitch.
You're
Okay, actually, I feel like this is my dream. Like coming up with like a new slang term.
Well, I'm gonna
This is
tweet it out right
happening.
now.
That's fucking winced.
No, I don't think you need the on there. I think you just say that's so wince.
Wince?
Yeah. Ew, you're so wince.
Hmm.
I'm
Okay.
gonna say it. Next time I'm fighting with somebody in Overwatch, I'm gonna be like, okay, bitch, you're so wince.
We're starting it right here, like fucking now. This is the new cringe. This is the new lit. This is the new slay. This is all the fucking words that everyone says all the damn time.
Okay, girl.
Anyways, I haven't heard Winston in a while.
I call it
Also,
out though. If I hear a word that I haven't said, I normally say, oh, that's a good word. I haven't heard that.
oh, oh,
Yeah, I get
great
impressed. You know who
word.
does that a lot actually is Tech does that.
Use
I
fancy
feel like
words.
Tech could actually be very, very smart.
I would hope he is.
No, but I feel like he kind of is.
He's a part of running our country.
And maybe he just Tech? The Tech Show?
doesn't mean like being in the military.
Oh,
you
girl. Tech has never.
Hopefully they're kind of smart.
Tech's in the military, y'all, but he hasn't gone to war. He's fucking clerical, bitch. He is the person that when you meet to sign up for the fucking military, he's like, yes, I'll put in your information. Are you kidding
Tech's
me?
like, use my referral code for the
Yeah.
military.
Girl, can you imagine Tech out on war? Oh, God.
I mean, hopefully not. That's actually really like scary.
Oh, jeez.
Anyways, moving on. Okay. Oh. Okay, some of these I have a little more elaboration. But also I have a theory that when we die, we're actually going into a black hole, and then on the other end of the black hole is our new life, and we're being reborn.
So reincarnation?
Like kind of, but specifically
Like in a
connected
different
to, like,
world?
but connected like space wise. Like I think
Like
like
on a different
that is
planet.
kind of what black holes really are, is like the portal to your next life. Because there's so many there are so many similarities between like how space works and how our bodies work and like all the atoms.
Like what?
And like
Also, I love
just
that
like
you're
how
saying this and like you have your TV in the background is all space.
oh, yeah, clearly it's my passion.
But what's
Clearly.
connected?
I just mean like there's too many coincidences. You know what I mean?
I was
Like-
watching. Michael watches Ancient Aliens all the time,
Yeah.
and he was saying like how one guy was like, or not him. Michael wasn't saying this, but one of the guys on the show was like, honestly, he was like, I think aliens like. They probably see us and are like, let's just bypass. Like they're all fucked up there because, like in
Yeah.
reality, like if they have the means to come here and be so like like they can hide and be secretive about it. Their technology is obviously way better than what we have here. So like, why are
Oh
they
yeah.
looking at us? Why are they like picking at us? And then someone brought up the example of a worm, like where like an apex, a species compared to a worm. And like, so if you look at the worm, you're not bothered by the worm. You're just like, whatever, it's a fucking worm. Like, you're not trying to
That's
like,
true.
you know what I mean? But like, so
Hmm.
maybe aliens are looking at us the same way.
But also sometimes we harvest worms and feed them to the fish. Just a thought.
If
Anyways,
an alien said, "Oh, I'm gonna harvest," well, I guess we don't talk to them. But if I would work with the aliens,
I would say you need an organ. Have at
I
it.
would literally, I would fuck an alien, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie, and I'd offer up
Oh,
Michael too.
that escalated quickly.
I would have some space sex,
Jeremy's
y'all.
like, here's what I have to offer.
No, because you know how they're always like probing and shit. Like that's the story. That's where it
Jeremy's like,
went.
I have a different black
And I'm
hole for
like,
you.
watch this suck everything in. I would 100% do it. I'd be like one with y'all. We're gonna make this happen. We'll start our own planet.
Honestly,
See now, not too bad, huh? Yeah.
I kind of wonder too if like, what if part of me is already part alien and I just didn't really know yet?
Like what?
I don't know.
What
Like
on you
maybe I
feels
have.
foreign, Donna?
What if I have some alien DNA
You
swimming
don't.
around in me, and like at a certain point in time, it's gonna like erupt, and then all
Well,
of
I
a
guess
sudden I'll
technically we're
burst
all
into
made of
alien
matter
skin.
that came out of nowhere, right?
We're all made of like stardust or something, right? Which
Oh,
also,
we're all fucking
okay,
fairies.
if
Oh
we're
my
made
God!
of
Speaking of,
stardust,
Happy
happy
Pride.
Pride! Oops, forgot. My bad. This is a straight guys podcast.
Oh
Oh yeah,
God!
happy Pride!
I forgot about
Wow.
that.
I mean, we already celebrated on the 1st, right? That was enough.
Literally, y'all, Donna was like, Happy Pride. It was like fucking 6 in the fucking morning that she sent this in the Discord, y'all. So I sent her a Chick-fil-A picture and a MAGA hat.
It's true. I have the screenshot.
No, I
Screenshot.
literally did.
Yeah.
Actually, my stuff hasn't been
Anyways.
super gay. I don't know if anybody else's like feed has been gay, but mine has not been gay.
Honestly, my feed hasn't really been gay. It's just been about like gay arguing.
About what?
I'm like, why is everyone arguing so much?
About what?
There's always like the bi erasure argument and like the like that kind of thing. I'm like,
Bi
who's
erasure?
picking on you? Yeah, who's picking on people? Leave people alone.
I don't know. The gay
Being
community
gay.
is y'all are exhausting. I'm glad I'm not part of that.
Y'all.
Y'all. I can't. Yeah, but I haven't seen a lot of like rainbows or any of that shit on my timeline.
I actually drove by. I didn't realize on Saturday was like our Pride Parade in town, and usually I'll go.
Already? Y'all are quick.
They were like the first. I think because it was a Saturday, they're like capitalize. But my stepsister was in town, so I went and I chatted with her, and I met her baby instead.
Sorry, I almost dropped
Which
the
is
coffee.
like the opposite of gay to do.
Having damn, Donna, having a family, y'all, children.
That
Gay people cannot have babies, y'all. I don't know if y'all knew that. Girl.
I love my sister, but she's not gay.
Jeez,
Well, you never know.
Louise.
You never know.
I knew Donna was kind of homophobic, y'all.
Kind of.
You know what? Let it show. June
Extremely.
1st. Extra. Oh my God. I also haven't seen a lot of corporations go gay.
But are we mad about it, or are we just like, okay,
No, I would rather not have that. Like, I don't want that.
just like just like be gay all the time, or just like don't be gay?
Yeah.
Like,
But honestly, no. Just have your fucking logo or whatever it is, and just put. I would rather than be like Happy Pride. You know what I mean?
you want them to have their rainbow logo.
No, I don't care about the rainbow logo. I would rather them just have their own logo and just be like Happy Pride
Oh.
from our company to y'all out there.
Fair.
Like, blah 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 blah.
I think it'd be fun to just like randomly do a rainbow logo, like randomly throughout the
On Christmas.
surprise.
Can you
Easter?
imagine how many? Oh, bitch, not the religious holidays. Back to back, baby. What's another religious holiday that they could do?
Fucking Um, Palm Sunday.
What's Palm Sunday?
It's on Sunday. They wave a bunch of palms around. Cause
Trees?
yeah, like palm leaves. It was like something like Jesus was on a donkey. Or wait, Mary was on a donkey, and she's like walking through town, and everyone is waving palms at her, and she's on her way to having
Is that
birth
what
to
that is?
Jesus.
I don't know, y'all. I'm not religious, so I have no clue. I'm not kidding. Broadway Blonde said
Anyways,
Target is scaling back after last year's fiasco. So I actually did see that
honestly,
there some stores will have the Pride collection, but for the most part, it's going to be online. Um, yeah, I know, which is so
cop out.
stupid. If you could put crosses on shirts, y'all, or if you could put the American flag on a fucking shirt and then put it in fucking Old Navy and sell it for $5, like I think it's absolutely ridiculous. Like they're sitting there saying that it's propaganda and blah 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 blah, but literally you're selling us shit with the American flag, which by the way, you're not supposed to do.
That's true.
You're not. But like I just can't. Not that I would buy any of the rainbow shit, but like it's so stupid. But I will say this. Nothing in that collection is nice.
It's not cute.
It's not. There was like this kind of like clear like rainbow little bag, but it has this like black strap on it. I don't really like the black strap. It's like a thick black strap, but it's like a clear little rainbow bag. I guess that's cute, I guess, whatever. But and then there is a shirt that's just like text that says Pride, 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 and it has like the Pride flag colors or each letter, but like pastel-y,
Oh,
which is kind of
oh, that's
nice.
cute.
Yeah, on just like a regular white graphic tee. But the rest of it's just kind of like I feel like a lot of like Pride designs are very elementary school looking, like
Mm.
or they just look
the
like a
paper
clown.
cutouts on the wall.
Yeah,
kind of
like what is this?
stuff,
Arts and
like
crafts? I don't know, but
yeah, like the cricket, you did it yourself kind of thing.
I can't. Um Easter and Trans Day of Visibility was the same day this year. It was nicing
Oh,
people mad that Easter. It amazes me. I did find that funny that people are mad about that, but it also amazes me how many people don't realize that Easter changes.
right. It's different every year.
I,
So what's the issue?
I people are
Sometimes things
exhausting.
are gonna fall on the same day, y'all. And guess what? You could celebrate both. You could celebrate one or the other. You could celebrate neither, and no one gives a fuck.
Did you
Which
go to the
one
Pride?
you care? At my at my city?
Yeah, at your what?
I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna say.
Do you go to Pride?
I usually do.
Oh God.
But you know, it was also just like hot this year, and like I said, I saw my stepsister, and then I just went home.
Yeah, I
So
don't do prides. Also, there's like this like younger generation that doesn't like a lot of the pride. A lot of like I would say kinks maybe at
oh,
Pride. They don't like that being represented at Pride.
ours is definitely more like family friendly pride.
Yeah, I think there's different there's different parts of Pride that
Unless you go
allow
to the
certain
city,
things. Yeah, but you know what you're gonna go to.
balls out.
Balls out in your city?
Not in my city, in
Oh,
the city,
like San Francisco?
San Francisco.
Yeah, but they're allowed to
Yes.
be. But that's
Yeah,
also a
I mean,
certain area.
that's what it happens.
That's also a certain area though.
Kinda.
Well, I mean, technically anybody could be fucking naked anywhere they want, but in that section though, they have it to where this area is strictly like it's optional.
Sort of.
Yeah, and in New York, women are allowed to be topless here, and they don't say anything.
I mean, that should just be how it
Rock
is
out
all
with
the
your tits
time.
out.
Literally, if I can just stare at a man's tits, why can't people stare at my tits?
You know, I forgot, y'all. The other day, I was wearing a shirt on my stream, and it was like, yeah, let your tits out, y'all. Everybody, let your boob out. Just let them sit.
Literally
Free the nipple.
motherfucking nipple.
Yeah.
Who cares?
I was wearing a shirt and it like rubbed my nipples raw, y'all. So I put band-aids on them, and then I forgot that I had the band-aids on. And then I didn't take a shower that night. I woke up and took a shower in the morning, and then I was like, "Oh my God, y'all!" But you know, can I tell you what I was proud of? They were so evenly, and then they were like tilted like down at an angle. They were so nice. I was like, "Oh wow, look at that." They were so
Did you
cute.
tape your nipples down?
I taped it down because I didn't have band-aids because my nipples were rubbing up against my shirt and it was hurting.
Was it like a see-through shirt?
No, it was like a button-up shirt. I guess the material irritated it, but
Why can't you just put another shirt on under that shirt?
because I was showing my chest. Wow.
Oh,
Here we are having a
wanted.
conversation.
You wanted your nipples to show.
And no, bitch, I had a button-up t-shirt that was like this, girl. So it showed this. If I had a shirt, it would cover all this up.
So I guess I'm thinking like, okay, so like for me, I have like a tank top under this shirt. So I was just thinking
No.
like that.
That's
but it's
so
like,
like 2003 to layer your fucking t-shirts like that.
well, it's also because sometimes my tits do pop out, and I don't want that to happen at work or something.
Do you not wear a
Be a little more
bra?
secure. I mean, I do, but like
Does that not hold him
Just like-
back?
some days they just are a force to be reckoned with. You know?
I hate y'all. When I did drag, I hated wearing a bra. I hated it. I don't know how y'all do it.
I mean, yeah, bras are not fun and annoying.
And then a wire. Oh my god, I hated the fucking
No,
wire. And then when
I
it would
don't do
split out
wires.
through the side, and then it would fucking stab me.
you in
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I hated that shit, man. Oh
Yeah, so
my
how
God.
about wearing that every day, all day,
No, I
all
just
the
if
time?
I had breast, I wouldn't wear an underwire.
I don't anymore. I said, fuck that. I used to just wear like bralettes, like stretchy, flexible. But still
Literally,
holds them
Rose in the
together.
chat just said bralettes are so comfy. At the same
Period.
time, you
That's
said
it.
that.
That's the game.
I don't-
That is the move.
I don't know what a bralette is, but
You know what?
Is it just fabric?
Wires, wince. Bralettes,
wince. They're so wince, bitch.
bra wires are fucking wince. Anyways.
God. I also hated like y'all when I would like bring when I would just pack because I didn't wear tits, so I would wear like a super padded bra, like a super padded one, and because I'm so small, like it would look fine.
Normal.
Yeah, but there was some that I had that were like shapewear that had the wire in it, and I hated when you would like fold up the shapewear and like packing up, and then the metal would bend.
Huh?
I hated that
Yeah.
shit. Anyways,
Uh,
just let
Yeah.
your tits free. Is it bad to let your boobs hang, y'all?
Your tits out. Honestly, I definitely feel like my boobs are way saggier than they were, but maybe that's just because I'm getting older.
Is that
wonder-
bad? I don't know. Are you
I
supposed to
wonder
sleep with a
how
bra? No,
low-
right? Y'all don't sleep with
How?
bras. I don't
I
know,
don't
girl.
know.
I'm asking.
God, that sounds like the
That
worst
sounds
thing
uncomfortable,
ever.
actually.
Ugh,
Do you ever? Maybe I should ask this.
what are you about to ask me? Spit it out.
Do people with big boobs? Do y'all ever like? Do y'all?
First,
What?
you're just assuming I have big boobs.
No, I said
well,
people with big boobs. I don't know what you're Granny, look at your tits. But if this relates to you, cool, you could answer. But like, does it ever happen to where like if you're laying down, like sometimes
one's gonna flop over one way.
But like, do you ever stretch it? You're like, oh shit, like fuck, like they spread. Is that a thing?
Well, they do spread.
Like, let's say you were laying on like your back, and then like you like turned around to lay on your stomach, and then
and like one gets
one
trapped as
gets
you're
stuck,
rolling.
but the other one just still smushed the other way. Does that happen?
Kind of does, but it, at least for me, it doesn't feel like dramatic.
Oh.
Like it's usually easy to like fix.
So, any of my big-breasted friends out there, do you guys have that problem?
You know what's crazy though? Honestly, I wear so many bralettes. I don't even know my actual bra size anymore.
God, that's probably wrong. Whatever you thought it was.
Oh, absolutely. Because they don't actually like teach you that kind of shit. You just go in and you fucking wing it, and you're like, this kind of works.
Yeah.
But
I feel like I just watched the
Yeah.
not just. I feel like I watched a show on brawl sizes. And how many people?
what a fascinating show.
Yeah, well, it was a show about lingerie and stuff like this, but it was like a kink show, like an educational kink show. But they went through a bunch of stuff. But one of the topics on there was like most women do not know their brawl sizes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, and because I feel like mine literally has changed so much over the years.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
yeah, it sure has.
I couldn't do it, y'all. I couldn't, and back problems. I couldn't do it.
Oh my god, don't even get me started. But that reminds me, I did go to the chiropractor last week,
Did you fart?
and it was.
Were you scared?
I mean,
What do you mean?
no,
I mean,
I've been before.
I mean, what?
I mean, I have farted since then, yes.
Oh, I
But I
thought you
didn't fart
have
at the
farted in the
chiropractor.
office.
No, I didn't fart at the
Do you ever
chiropractor.
get nervous?
Really? Well, maybe I used to in the beginning, but now I don't. Now I'm just like so ready. I'm like, fucking crack me up, bitch.
Oh my god, I'm so scared. We have to actually do that. We have to make appointments to go do
I'm
that.
going again tomorrow.
Oh, nice. So you were really fucked up.
Well, it's like when you kind of first go, you get like you get 2 sessions booked pretty close together, and then the one I went to, it was like a bunch of like testing. They were like doing like nerve sensory kind of stuff and seeing like where parts of my spine are inflamed. And then now this time, and with like a little adjustment, and then this time around, they're gonna like go over my results with me, and like we're gonna put together a plan. Because I'm hoping whatever's happening with my morning sickness times is
Donna has morning
can be
sickness.
fixed. Technically, yes, it is sickness in the morning. But I'm not pregnant.
Did you do your other eyebrow?
I did, but they look crazy, huh?
It looks like your right one's done more than the left one.
It's
Is
'cause
your
I did
eyebrow, is this one higher? Is your right higher?
kind of.
Yeah. Are you looking at me like this?
Like, this one doesn't arch as much. This
Yeah.
one's like a little flatter, but this one can arch a little bit more.
We were just talking about eyebrow pencils, y'all. Because like on my tips up here, they're really hollow, but this is so thick that I like make it match. But my favorite pencil, y'all, is this NYX Lift and Snatch.
Oh my god, not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor,
could
but
be.
I do wish. But it is a brow tint pen. Oh my god, I need bifocals, y'all. I need fucking progressive lenses because I cannot read that. I can read it when I take my glasses off. Oh my god.
What does it say?
Well, it says brow tint pen, but like it's so blurry when I bring it close to me. But if I pull it like, right there, is fine. Or I can
need
take
to
my
get
glasses.
my eyes done.
Oh my god.
I've been saying that the whole podcast practically.
I
I need to
know.
get my eyes checked.
It really pisses
Why?
me off.
Pisses you off?
Yeah, go get your eyes checked.
Yeah. Hey, do you want to pay for it?
There's a coupon every Sunday in the paper. Go.
What's paper?
You can go to Costco for $20.
Okay, well, I didn't know that, and maybe I will.
I don't want to hear it. All you need is
I
a
didn't know it was
refraction.
$20.
Yeah,
I'm
Costco
gonna say
normally has
that.
sales. Walmart also normally has sales.
Oh.
And all you need is a refraction.
That's right.
What?
Okay,
Do it.
I'll think about it.
And you know what? Austin, y'all, went to go get, she was like complaining about getting her eyes exam, but Austin's bougie, y'all. I've said this to Austin before. I think like you know those people that think they live a certain life but they don't. That's Austin, and I've called her out for like no, I have to go to a private practice instead of like, bitch, get your eyes go. You're obviously
Oh.
struggling to see. The private practice is not going to tell you anything different than what the fucking your Costco is going to tell you. It's the same fucking thing. There's just different eyeglass selection. I was like, go get your eyes refracted for $20. And they're like, I can't. I don't have any money for that. And I was like, well, then stop ordering wine every Friday and go get your health check. Like, you only have that one pair of eyes,
Yeah.
girl.
That's true.
Like, come on. Let's adult today.
Unless
No, girl.
the aliens come down and kill
Oh,
us. No, I'm kidding.
God. Ugh.
Just kidding.
I like glasses. I wouldn't
Uh-oh.
mind if that. No, the aliens can. Nah, I'm fine. I'll keep my eyes.
I'll get my eyes checked. I do have 3 last little notes.
Oh, go.
I'm gonna make them quick. One of the notes says, "Are my shoes poisoning me? Because for a little while I thought my shoes might be poisoning me."
What does that even mean? What does that mean? How you can't say something like that and then tell us it's gonna be quick? What the fuck do you mean, girl?
So when I was like really trying to figure out like when I started getting sick in the mornings, like what was happening, one of the things that happened is I bought a pair of shoes off Amazon. And like literally I swear it was like I got these shoes and then almost immediately after I started getting sick. So this sounds crazy, bitch. So but this was literally something that was a train of thought for me, because also with this pair of shoes, the sole, they're cheap shoes. I got them for like $16, just basic little white tennies, but the sole like would slip out, and so then my foot would be like on the adhesive, and I was like, is the adhesive getting sucked into my feet and making me sick? Like, I swear I was literally contemplating that.
She said, "My porous feet, y'all, are
Yeah,
sucking
I
all
mean,
this up."
your feet suck in a lot of stuff, and they detox a lot of stuff.
Girl,
Anyways, I don't believe now that that's what was happening, but at the time when I was stoned and thinking that, it felt very real. Okay. Okay, next item.
was it here or was it on my stream that we were talking about Crocs? And y'all told me to eat the Croc, and then I researched y'all, and you cannot eat your Crocs.
I'm literally wearing my Crocs right now.
Well, maybe that's what's poisoning you, girl. She's trying to eat it.
My Crocs are poison. Wait a minute. Let me look back when I ordered my Crocs.
Oh God,
be a similar
that could be a
time
good
frame.
lawsuit.
Honestly.
Give me those Crocs.
Okay, now I kind of hope I'm being poisoned by Crocs.
Would you sue though? If Crocs made you sick, would you sue Crocs?
If Crocs made me sick, yes. If it was like a little local business that maybe they just didn't realize, no. But Crocs, fuck yeah.
What would you tell the little business?
I would be like, hey, by the way, I think your shoes are poisoning people, as a heads up.
Oh, she's gonna sound crazy, girl. Okay.
You know, sometimes you have to.
They're
look a
like,
little
"Oh, that's
crazy in order
Dawna.
to
She's
save the
she's our crazy little foot lady. She'll be back."
Okay, other little things. Something I learned. Oh my God, there's a Starbucks outside of my new work, and then also there's a little Mexican food place next to where I work, and I learned that the Mexican place isn't allowed to serve coffee while Starbucks is open. They have to wait until the Starbucks closes to serve coffee.
Who was there first?
I don't know. But also,
Because I feel
who
like
cares?
Starbucks would have to be there first in order. If a restaurant was gonna open up, Starbucks had to have been there first, and maybe they
Yeah,
had
for
that.
them
That's the
to, like-
contract for that building. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, it's
But it's also
stupid,
not even
but
the
like,
same building. It's like technically Starbucks is its own separate building, but it's in like a shared parking lot, so it's like the same shopping.
yeah, but
center.
like it's but I'm sure like whoever owns that area probably owns multiple buildings.
Yeah, but still, that's
But they probably have like so I'm thinking of it like this. So like when I would do like college gigs, I was not allowed to take another college gig within X amount of miles of another university because it was like competing, or like even with clubs, like
Yeah.
performing, like I wasn't allowed to perform for X amount of months and for
conflict
another
of
one.
interest.
Mm-hmm.
But also, it's like if someone is wanting a cup of coffee at a Mexican restaurant, just let them have it. Like it's probably a rare occasion that someone's gonna ask for a coffee at Mexican places in the first place.
What about breakfast tacos?
Love it. Absolutely.
So can they do it before they open?
Starbucks opens up
How
way
did you find
earlier.
this out?
Because I have a friend who went there and was denied coffee at the Mexican place because they were like, I can't serve you it because Starbucks is open.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it makes
Yeah.
sense. I think it's stupid, but it does make sense.
I mean, contract wise, I understand. Morality wise, I think it's stupid.
Yeah, no, I agree. But I don't go to Starbucks.
Anymore.
I don't. I haven't been in a very,
yeah,
very
I don't
long time.
either. Yeah.
I
It
like
just
I
doesn't
like
really-
small coffee shops.
I mean, I guess I definitely have gone a few times in the past few months, but I don't really go get coffee anyways in
Mm-mm.
general.
We make all of ours. All right, what's your last one?
My last one, oh my God. First of all, I was invited to go take an alchemy course. There's this man who would come into my work, and he is full on like hippie wizard man. Okay,
Do it.
like imagine
Like
any
the
man
man in like
who would live in a
Stardew,
mushroom.
the wizard.
Kind of like the wizard, but a little more like foresty fairy like.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, he was talking to me all about alchemy and how the whole premise of alchemy is about finding your inner mate. And he was like,
Mate
well,
with
he
who?
was like, it's like, first of all, first he was talking about finding your parents, like your inner parents. Okay, so you'll have like your mom and dad on your shoulder. Okay, tapping into that.
Oh
Then he was talking about
God.
how alchemy is about finding your inner mate, and he literally said to me that he would teach me how to make love to my inner mate.
I don't like this. I don't like this. Is how cults start, y'all. See, Donna would find herself in a cult. I don't like this. And what did you say?
There, I was trying really hard to be like fascinated because I didn't want to like offend anyone.
Yeah, I would have been like, no,
But
thank you, but that's cool. Have a great
he,
day.
he's been trying to get someone from our work to go to his like seminar or like his like training
A
alchemy training
seminar?
course.
Girl, I've seen too
It's
many
like a training
documentaries.
course, I guess.
Yeah, that's how they market it.
Um,
I don't trust this guy, y'all. You know what? Y'all can sit there and be like, "Oh, he's cool. He's really nice," or whatever. I don't trust it. I do
it
not
does
trust it.
seem like a little like
Culty.
yeah, it does seem a little culty.
That's exactly how it all starts off. He was a really nice man. Just walked up in here, was like alchemy, and I
he's
was like,
crazy.
oh, I've always wanted to try something like this, so I did. And then next thing you know, there's stories. Y'all are getting matching tattoos. Y'all have a fort out in the middle of the woods somewhere in Utah. No, this isn't happening. Rhiannon in the chat is saying, I love that. No, we're stopping that. we're not doing that.
It was so fascinating though to watch him because
That's
he's
how
like
they get you, girl.
convinced. And he's talked to me about how like he's seen like people be healed from it and like okay, well I mean let me backtrack a little bit because I
Girl,
do
you're literally just like
I-
that's like cult 101. They're gonna start healing people for these magical remedies, girl. They're just girl, that's enough. Somebody wake her up. There's no way. Girl.
well, I never said I was ever planning on attending. I was just trying to share with you the opportunity was.
Do you still see this
invited.
man?
I mean, I haven't yet because my store closed.
Because he's probably
so
in jail.
I'll see if he shows up to the new spot I'm
Oh
at.
my god.
But it was so funny. And also the other funny thing just about that interaction is he brought me like 2 little fruits and was like, here, like I picked these off my tree. And I assumed they were lemons. And so I was like, oh my God, thank you for the lemons. And he goes, they're oranges. I was like, oh, I'm really embarrassed. Anyways, that's my fun little story with that man.
I don't have those issues. Broadway Blonde said, "Is this the same lady who said she could cure cancer with piss jars? What the hell is that?"
Oh, there was a gal who literally was drinking her own piss and like had
At
like
your
she
work?
was do like no, not at my work. It was on
Oh.
it was on like My Strange Addiction or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I believe it. Yeah.
But yeah, she like legitimately did like urine therapy and would like pee on herself and like drink her
Isn't
pee
urine
to like
though
cure.
bad though? It's all your
Well-
toxins, you know?
Well, we just had this conversation. What if you get stung by a jellyfish?
Let's ask chat before you say anything. Chat. Let's say me and you were on the beach, right? And all of a sudden, a jellyfish comes and they grab you and they just sting you all across your neck and your face and everything, and you can't see and you're like, help, 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 it stings. Would you let Donna or I piss on you?
Huh. Would you let us?
Would you let us? We need to know.
Who would you let piss on you more?
Rihanna says, I like piss. And yes, you piss on jellyfish stings. That's common knowledge. Well, I would like to inform you, Rhiannon, that you are incorrect. And that actually, being on somebody, we learned this. Donna and I and Juicy and all of us were learning about this. That if you piss on a sting, it's like a myth. You don't do that. That it actually can infect it and make the jellyfish sting even more. Did you know
it's
that?
Worse.
It's worse. It makes it worse.
Maybe it's like initially worse, but then it gets better. You know what I mean?
It's
like,
awful. So no, they said don't do that. They said flush it out with what was it, vinegar and who's carrying vinegar to the beach? To vinegar
like kombucha.
and what I think it was like cold water or something. Like flush it with that, and then obviously go see a doctor. Rhiannon said, "I'm still pissing on y'all's legs. I don't care."
I'm still letting y'all piss on my legs. Oh, she wants us to piss on her.
But yeah, so no, but I thought it was just toxins. I thought you can't do that. I know that like if you're in a pinch and like let's say you were dehydrated and you're like stranded, you could drink it.
That's true. There's an episode of Better Call Saul where that kind of happens.
I know you can do that, but Yeah, it doesn't make
So,
sense. So how much does she drink? Did she tell you? Since you like
the
to make
piss,
friends with these
the piss
people.
girl.
Yeah, piss girl.
She would drink like jarfuls, and like she just had them sitting around her house, like collecting there
Oh
for
my
when she
God.
needed it. Like
Did I tell
legitimately
you
jarfuls.
about... I'm not going to mention the name, y'all. But if that bitch ever tries me, I will. And she has tried me, y'all. And I've already checked her. And then she stopped. But I let somebody live with me, y'all. And this bitch was nasty, y'all. When I tell you she was nasty, she was
Oh.
fucking nasty, bitch.
You did tell me this.
I let this bitch stay with me. And her room was literally, y'all, in Chicago, it was across the hall from the bathroom. So she just had to open her door, and the bathroom was an arm's length, like, the door. This bitch decided to piss in her fucking cups that she ordered I don't want to say the fast food place, because that's also going to give away who I'm talking about. But gave away, or she would piss in her cups, y'all, and then hide it under her bed. So when I finally kicked her out of my house, we cleaned out the room, and it was nothing but piss fucking full of, like, 24-ounce cups of piss in that fucking room. So this bitch tried to get loud with me just recently.
I do remember.
And I let that bitch know. I said, if I were you, I'd watch your mouth, girl. And I was like, because I'm gonna embarrass you really, really bad. Yeah, she
Did
tried
she ever
it.
poop in a cup?
There was no shit there, but she definitely did. She did piss in, like, at a fast food drink, y'all. A fast food 24-ounce cup, multiple, and just hid them under the bed. You nasty fuck.
Yeah.
In someone else's house, you know what? If that was your house, do whatever you want. I still think it's disgusting, but do whatever you want. You know, that's your business. But you're a guest that you weren't even paying rent. You didn't even pay when she should have, but she didn't. You didn't even pay, bitch, and then you're pissing in cups. You know what, y'all? I gotta stop letting people stay with me. I just realized this. I gotta stop, y'all.
Roommate.
My house is always like a halfway house, y'all. I'm just we're just switching out new people until they get on their feet again, y'all, and like helping them.
Stay with you.
No, we're done. Y'all get a hotel.
Pissing all your cups.
No, we're done.
I'm gonna poop in all your cups, actually.
Rhiannon says, y'all ever pee in a bottle while driving? Yes, I have done that. But we throw the bottle out immediately.
You know, it's kind of hard to pee in a bottle.
If you have a vagina?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why you gotta get the...
It's not very feasible. The shiwi.
Yeah, it's like a funnel.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta get those. My manager carries those. So.
You know what? Actually, so I was looking through. We get a bunch of like cannabis catalogs. Did I already tell you about this? There is a device.
Why is this a pissing episode, by the way?
Because it's Pride, brother.
It's Pride. Dawna said we're in San Francisco, baby. Let's go.
San Francisco does smell like piss all the time, so that's fair.
Yeah, I know that.
There is a device called the Wizinator that people will buy if they like are getting drug tested, and it's literally a fake penis.
One. Yeah.
Yeah.
And has
they,
piss
like,
in it.
Fill it with the fake piss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or maybe it's real piss, just someone else's.
It's someone else's piss in there, and you can put it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like it comes in different colors, and it comes in different.
Yeah. So that way, if they look at you and you pull it out, yeah. Although I don't think they can look at you. Maybe in certain things like drug testing for jail or something. I don't know, but
like what part of the penis is okay to look at? Without
I would assume
weird?
that depending on the circumstance,
it's like okay.
I'd have to see it, y'all, because
maybe
as a penis connoisseur,
like,
I would
exposed.
I'd be like, that looks a little sussy. I don't know. All right, y'all, we got to end this episode.
That penis is WINCE.
That penis is WINCE, girl.
We're gonna make WINCE happen. Make America WINCE again.
God. Oh God. Anyways, y'all, next week is our last episode for the season, so please join us on Monday, 3 p.m. Eastern and 12 p.m. Pacific. But y'all have a wonderful day, and thank you on this pissy ass journey. Stay
pissing.
Stay pissing. Don't be WINCE. Bye.